Hello and welcome to another update video about AVAX Avalanche. Just want to update you because AVAX is also going up nicely. However, it doesn't at the moment change any of my views. So as I outlined in the last few days for various cryptocurrencies, and it's been a while since I updated AVAX, but for various cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin, Ethereum, we could now have seen the low. We have seen some promising price action in the last few days, starting yesterday really. It is too early to call the low because we are still waiting for confirming price action, but it is looking promising. Yeah, so we can cautiously start thinking about the situation that the low might have already been in Bitcoin, Ethereum. Now for altcoins, the situation looks a little bit different, including AVAX. It doesn't look that good yet, and AVAX is still in a very let's say dangerous area down there, because the overall target area for this correction, which would have allowed AVAX to make a healthy reversal, went all the way was all the way down to 2568, the 88.7% Fibonacci level. Now it did drop below that level, which is not great. Yeah, which is not great. And I issued my warnings that, you know, when we dropped below $53, it would go much lower, which it did. And even dropped below that 88.7% Fib level. Now that is generally not good for a coin. It's just not good for an asset in general, because it indicates that it will just be much harder to bring it back to former, let's say, to former glory. Okay. However, let's just take a look at where we currently are. We can still view the current decline, the strong decline from the all-time high, as a corrective move down, which means there should be a recovery coming at some point in the very near future, because reality is it cannot drop much more. If it drops much more, it will probably drop below $1. That is just sort of, if certain support levels get broken, that would then be the most likely scenario, and from there it will then have a chance to recover. But honestly, a coin that was at an all-time high level of $150, if that drops below $1, it is just, in my opinion, very hard to bring that back to, let's say, yeah, former glory. Okay. But let's just hope. For now, I continue to have here my sort of bullish view, but I'm outlining the risk for AVAX, and I did that before. We just need to be aware of the risk that certain coins have when they when they go below that 88.7% level. Now there is a difference between certain coins. AVAX, the chart structure just looks a bit more concerning than, for example, VeChain's. With VeChain, I'm less concerned, because it is making a clean correction. AVAX, the AVAX chart just generally structurally looks different, and therefore we could have a bit of a different situation in that it will drop much more than, for example, a VeChain. Okay, but let's just not make it too complicated. Where are we here in the short term? So last video I outlined to you that we'll probably go lower. I can't remember where we were in the last video. It's somewhere here. Told you that this does not yet look impulsive, and that we would be waiting for a 5-wave move down with a target of, I think, 1193. Now we didn't get there. This can mean two things. It can mean that we have not yet finished. So obviously, look at this. We came down in a wave 3 here on the 13th of June and moved up in what I believed was a wave 4, and then the wave 5 down would be coming. That wave 5 here in yellow would then complete the overall correction, and we could be paying attention to the possible scenario that we would be turning around here. But for that, we need to be able to count 5 waves down. Now, in my opinion, it's possible. Yeah, it's possible that this could have been the 5th wave, the wave 5 down. Didn't hit target levels. However, what is important in such a situation is that this wave 5 obviously made a lower low compared to the wave 3. So from that point of view, yeah, that is all we need. We need to make a lower low in a wave 5 compared to the wave 3. So we can also count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can count this as an impulse. It wouldn't be one that, where we came down strong enough in, for example, here a wave 3, but it's possible. So we can count this as a 5-wave move down. That would be sort of the bullish scenario. Yeah, I don't have much confidence in this yet. The reason I don't have much confidence in this yet is because that move down here, if this was, for example, a wave 1, this a wave 2, move down a wave 3, the wave 3 just wasn't long enough. The alternative for that would be that we could, we could have counted all of this as a triangle here, yeah, and then the breakout down. Yeah, and that might have been possible actually. Then a 5-wave move down would be a very short 5th wave, but certainly possible. So we need to be open to the idea that the low for AVAX could be in, but currently it has not. We are still missing confirming price action. Now I would be more bullish and more confident around the idea that, yeah, the low might be in for AVAX if we go above $18.72. That is the previous wave 4 high. Now, if we go above that, that would sort of invalidate any impulsive move down which we could interpret into this. Yeah, so 1872, if we go above that level, it will sort of unlock, in my opinion, higher prices and allow AVAX to, yeah, recover at least. I mean, we're far away from what we could call bullish, because if you zoom out, you know, we have dropped far below the 88.7% FIB level. So before actually, I mean, going above that wave 4 high here at 1872, that will at least be a good sign, yeah, and it would give us an indication that, hey, yeah, the low might be in here. But again, we could still count this very bearish, like a WXY pattern or something, in the sense that this wave 4 then might have never been finished, right? That means what I could then do in this scenario is just to move the wave 4 over. And I would do that because AVAX has dropped so much that I would need to see more of the chart to really get bullish confirmation. I mean, a move above 1872 would be first indication that the low is in, yeah, but we also need to move above the previous wave 1 low. That was here at $22. So I would want to see price action above that. And honestly, we need to move back into this yellow target area. We need to get back above the 88.7% FIB level first. And that is at $25. So until we reach that, the downside potential for me is still so much real. Purely based on, you know, we are below this 88.7% FIB level. And going in here is for me very speculative. Of course, it can be very rewarding. And yeah, we can count 5 waves down. We can, you know, but I'm just not very confident in this yet. My primary expectation is still to go down lower. What we have done here, I mean, this could even be a larger triangle. Yeah, like an, you know, we could see something here like maybe a wave A, a B, a C, a D, and an E, and then go down. So there is still a lot in the making here. Primary expectation remains at the moment further down. Reason for that is we haven't even made a higher high. You know, that structurally important wave 4 high needs to be taken out first. Then I think we can unlock higher prices to 1872. And then if we break above that, then $25. And only if we get back into this target area, that was the original target area for the move, you know, this overall correction to turn around. Now you can see we dropped even below that, which is very bearish and just shows the weakness in the chart. So AVAX here needs to do a lot to convince me and to make me more confident in the chart. Again, for now, we are just very, very much in the beginning, and I'm not really too confident in this yet. So for me, primary expectation still remains to go down lower. The only reason why I show you that we could theoretically have, that we can count 5 waves here, and we could theoretically have the low in already, is because we are currently building a case on the Bitcoin and Ethereum charts, which look more bullish. Yeah, but also here it is too early to confirm it because we are still waiting for confirming price action. So at the moment, it's worth observing all these charts at the moment. They are all working on possible breakouts, but it's just too early. So yeah, I gave you the key resistance levels, yeah, in this overview here, and for now my direction is still down until we make higher highs. And the key support would be at $13.89 here, the wave, what I currently have labeled as the wave 5 low. And in addition to breaking through all these resistance levels which are needed, we want to see a 5-wave impulse up to confirm the price action and to confirm a possible bullish case about AVAX. So for now, I'm still very much here on the sidelines, watching this, observing this. In my opinion, there are other charts that look much better than AVAX at the moment, and AVAX needs to do a lot to really convince me here. Yeah. Okay, and that's my view about AVAX. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.